There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash, the pain. Then you die.
As the Canadian Civil War closed the Mexican border.
The same nightmare. The same day. What's happening? That blue racer. Maybe he has the answers.
It's all you need. Get your ass from here. It's all I see. Along with me. It's all you need. Get your ass from here. It's all I see. You don't belong with me. That's all you need. Get your ass from here. It's all I see. You don't belong with me. That's all you need. Get your ass from here. It's all I see. You don't belong with me. That's all you need. Get your ass from
She's crazy, magnificent, strong. A speed vessel made out of lightning bolts. A raging human storm of, pure energy. Ladies and gentlemen, will there ever be, in any way, shape, or form, anyone who could ever come close to that beautiful monster? The woman who, swooshed right past these mindless guys in blue like a ghost. It's almost as if she's done that already. You know, maybe she did in her past life, or she's like the jackalope reincarnated, you know? Because I could swear that... she's just too damn fast. It's unreal, man. Fucking unreal.
The Interstate Jackalope, on the road once again, on your own as always. Truth be told, you don't have anyone you'd call your best friend, but You don't feel like you need others, really. You never minded being on your own. It's easier this way. Relationships are too complicated and painful. Besides, no one can help you now anyway. It's time to go. The road is full of potholes and you almost drove into a ditch. You stop and get out, cursing, when something catches your eye. It's the mother of all potholes, a gigantic bottomless pit by the side of the road. You dare to look inside. Its shape is almost clean cut, as if someone made it there deliberately. You make a wish and throw a coin. No sound follows. You feel strangely agitated as you get back to your car. Your first instinct is to run, but you're curious what's with that weird-looking cop. I don't want to lock you up, he starts. What I do want is to prove to everyone I'm still the fastest cheetah in the county. One fair race, or I'll make life difficult for you. Win, and I'll tell my guys to ease off your back. Focus. You can win this.
Man, just buy my painting already. Is there blue in it? I don't know, man. Jesus, the granny's face is kind of blue. She is being choked, but mostly it's about the message, right? May I remind you it's called The Devil's Paws Are Plushy Indeed. Looking at it is like when you shake a can of cream soda so hard it explodes on your face, and you're sort of angry but also sort of sad because half is gone and it's never coming back, and you're all cold and sticky, but it's kind of nice too, having all that sugar on your face. So my painting is kind of like that. An explosive can of cream soda. A real masterpiece. Can be yours for $500.
People been coming up to me on the streets of our sweet little town, telling me to get my head on straight. That I'm a pathetic woman well past her prime, complaining about her ex in public. They're saying that I can't deal with the simple truth. He doesn't love me anymore, and I should just deal with the fact that he's kicked me out of his life. Oh, honey, he did do his fair share of kicking, believe you me. But saying it out loud, on the radio, well, that's just unimaginable to you, isn't it? A man is not to be criticized, even if he beats you. It's your fault for just being alive, I suppose? Oh, please.
You stop to stretch your legs, and suddenly you find yourself in the middle of a conflict. The situation is dynamic, but you gather this much. A husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particularly vicious pastor, supported by his most fervent followers, decide to let the pair know what they think about their happy moment. You jump out of the car and get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him, though. Words are enough to shut him up. You know this image all too well. Black teens becoming suspects simply because of the color of their skin, and a hothead cop determined to lock up or shoot down some dangerous criminals, even if it means ignoring the evidence. Textbook racial profiling. Yes, the system's broken, but you can do something about it in this case. Provoke the cop and hit the gas. The kids will disappear while the man in blue will occupy himself chasing the infamous interstate jackalope.
This is the police. Pull over immediately. This driver's a lunatic. A really talented lunatic. Holy crap. Gotta respect those driving skills. All pursuit units, stand down. He got away.
Let's see. Georgie from Connecticut. Dear Riley, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the joke. This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. Nice joke. But is it a first prize kind of joke? Meh. Next up, Becky Detroit. A magician is walking down the street and he turns into a grocery store. Oh my God, I can't. Dan, Massachusetts. I love my furniture. My recliner and I go way back. Oh, Mark, Chicago. Why do graveyards have gates? Because people are dying to get in? Wait, that's not funny. That's sad as fuck, Mark. How are graveyards funny? Like, funny how? Great, now I'm depressed. That's it. No one wins a one-time ticket for a swimming lesson with Diana Ross. Thanks, Mark. Show's over.
before he leaves the county. He should be a movie stuntman, not a road hog.
All pursuit units, stand down. He got away.
Who am I to tell you how to live? Steve freaking Landry, a true American, a devout Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country. From scratch. Congressmen, senators, lobbyists, presidential candidates, TV evangelists, media personalities, actors, producers, everyone knows who Steve Landry is. They're listening right now, along with 3 million other Americans. A proud white American with a gun and strong conservative views. That's who I am, you left-wing scum. Your worst nightmare.
You meet them wandering around an abandoned drive-in theater, an eccentric rock star and her girlfriend, a new wave poet, the more talented half, some say. You know them from the news, sex scandals, drugs, great music and gigs escalating into full-blown anti-war riots. There's a wedding underway. You see the priest, the grandma, and a few friends. A lone wanderer would make a splendid ring bearer, says the rock star. The poet looks hesitant, scared even. It's clear none of this was her idea. Sure, she's in love, but marriage? Here? Now? The amusement park must have been abandoned years ago. Still, you decided to go past the turnstiles. Why? You're not exactly sure. The place seemed quiet and safe. Maybe that's why. You follow the strong smell of incense and find a seer's tent. There's no one inside. Only one thing left behind. A single tarot card. You freeze. There's a deeper meaning to it. It symbolizes the fool. You laugh bitterly. At least there's some cash there.
God, that song. Sasha Blake, the singer, she's incendiary. Literally. Not so long ago, she led an assault on a local jail in La Farache, Louisiana. Her drummer, a black dude, got busted for, air quotes, possession. So she lit up a gig, stoked the crowd, and burned the fucking police station down. 3 injured, including a 15-year-old fan. Blake is newly married. Her wife, Tanaka Misaki, is a poet, one of the best of her generation. She seems maybe not fragile, but breakable? And, you know, nice. And I don't quite know if Sasha's a good match for her. I really hope Miss Tanaka won't get burnt, cause Sasha Blake, she's a torch.
It's been a while since you've been to a drive-in theater. They're playing this famous movie about a little girl possessed by the devil. The priests are about to perform an exorcism. The demon speaks and it sounds as if it's talking directly at you. Coward, always running. Facing reality would crush you. You leave the drive-in in a rush. Amidst all the chaos, someone recognizes you. You step on the gas and calm down. It's just exhaustion. Must be. Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
And now a message from our sponsors. Can't sleep? Fears of twisted dreams keeping you up all night? Are you suffering from unwanted nocturnal emissions? Or maybe sometimes you wake up in someone else's bed, next to a strange man both drunk and naked? You may be possessed by an incubus, a Baku, or a Kikamora. You're not defenseless anymore. Buy the Suspiria AN800 Anti-Nightmare Mattress and enjoy a good night's sleep again. Every mattress has been carefully exercised by the doctor priest Reagan McNeil. He's a living legend. McNeil's sacred power guarantees that neither demons nor spells will harm the owners of the Suspiria AN800. Call now, 956-437-DEMON. Call within the next 15 minutes to receive a 50% off discount. That's 956-437-DEMON.
A loud crack of something breaking, followed by drunken cheers. It's coming from the zoo. Damn your curiosity. You stop the car to investigate. Turns out a bunch of Riley fans, followers more like, already managed to rescue half of the menagerie. Would you like to live behind bars? Well, would you? But that one cage just won't give in. You're pretty sure the orangutan kept inside just gave you the finger. They want you to tie a rope between your car and the cage door and step on the gas. Are you in?
Let's talk about the facts of the 1969 Woodstock Festival. The only thing we know for sure, there's still much to uncover. At least 28 deaths covered up by the promoters. Even I, a humble radio host, have the testimony of a witness whose cousin knew a man who saw, with his own eyes, junkies in suits tossing corpses over the fence so the police wouldn't be able to pin anything on Woodstock. What else? A literal drug bazaar, open round the clock where they serve free LSD to adolescents. Reports of a profane orgy for the glory of Cthulhu himself. The documented appearance of at least one lizard man. Oh, and Adolf Hitler, though it's still unclear whether he was in his human or lizard form.
A man was lying on the road, seemingly unconscious. You stopped to help, but it was a trap. "Give me your money, motherfucker," the guy yells, waving a baseball bat around. "Right now! Nixter, get your ass up! Enough with the drama!" Damn meth. And just like that, the bluffer isn't bluffing anymore. Now he really is sick. The guy who threatened you now begs for help. He'll give you their daily haul. "The hospital, please," he chokes out. "I think he's dying." The baseball bat drops to the ground. It'd be easy to give them a taste of their own medicine. One telephone booth, one coin. The only number you remember. 3 signals before someone picks up. A familiar voice on the other side. You used to do everything together. Then life happened. You haven't talked for 12 years.
The interstate jackalope is still at large. The law enforcement remains clueless as to the final destination of the driver. We have reports suggesting that the fugitive is now making deliveries for anonymous individuals. The police are planning to interrogate the people in question, hoping to get some leads on the interstate jackalope's future actions. Will the police finally manage to unveil the identity of the speeding criminal? While the law enforcement is dealing with earthly consequences of the driver's actions, others turn to spiritual ones as members of the Church of Science suspect that the jackalope may be their next prophet. Let's hope we'll find out soon enough. Dean Spencer, TN Daily.
You stop the car. You're tired. So fucking tired. Hands are shaking. Head's about to explode. Something's about to snap inside of you, irrevocably. You're on the edge, wanting to tear the steering wheel out of the dashboard. Everything that's happened so far, all this shit, the good things, the horrible things, the fear, all of it. You just want it gone. You want to vanish. You want to... You scream your lungs out, but only for a brief moment. You have to leave, now. A ferocious dust storm forces you to seek shelter, but the large shed you see by the road is already occupied. The girl looks young, ambitious, and nervous. She wants to become a NASCAR driver. Claims she drives better than any man. Want to verify that claim? Right now, in the storm, or are you chicken?
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job fooling all those cops.
Jackalope had an encounter with some junkies. They ambushed him pretending they needed some help. Well, I'll be damned. Takes one to know one, right? Tell you what, listen carefully now. Your kids using? There's the door. That's what you should tell them. Rules are rules. Surprise, they apply to everybody. Want to throw everything away? Fine by me. Want to go insane and spend the rest of your lives in jail? Be my guest. Your old man will just sit back in his chair and watch. If you want to end up being losers, so be it. Your life, your choices.
For fuck's sake, Pete. I'll buy her that damn fridge. But Frankie, geez, stop busting my balls, will ya? These two wise guys don't seem to notice you until you accidentally step on Pete's shoe while passing by. It's Italian leather, he barks while taking out his gun. Pay up, now. Everything happens so fast. Painful blow to your stomach. Frankie yelling, "Ah, you broke my fucking nose." Pete's raw fury. Then the gun goes off. You run to the car. Frankie falls to the ground, bleeding. Pete's running away.
In fact, we have a visual on the suspect. Initiating the pursuit. We are close enough. That's close enough to arrest you. You won't escape now. Be careful! Suicidal! Look where you're going! You're gonna kill somebody!
They stand for peace, they stand for love. Uniforms with deadly toys. Who dares to think outside the box? Command will put them in the road.
Hey! It's that driver from the news! Good job fooling those cops.
Hell just behind the bend.
Can you see him? Where the heck did he go?
Broken. Striving for another chance. I know it. They wanna hunt me down. I weather. Too much to bury now. I'm feeling. Got light behind my back. Still breathing.
Jackalope's latest atrocity is not paying for gas, that's horseshit. And we all know. I mean, this country's totally dependent on oil and car industries. The big three literally control our politics. Detroit's an unofficial capital of the United States. And the wars we're fighting, the oil barons are behind all of them. For Pete's sake, at this point, it's virtually impossible to function in America without a car. Like, we don't even have sidewalks in most places. I mean, call me a commie, but in my book, free oil should be a universal human right, should be guaranteed in the Constitution. The guy's just exercising his God-given privilege.
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? The end of the line. Again. The opponent's here as well. You can hear a steady, passive-aggressive roar of the other car's engine. Who is your rival anyway? Where did they learn to drive? How long have they been waiting? How did they know you're coming? None of this matters. You just want to finally win this race. You almost succeeded last time. This time around, you'll be smarter, faster. This time, you'll make it.
see it. You were always a victim. Well, that explains a lot. Like why you were such a failure, for example. Here's a piece of advice. Play it safe. Stop fighting. Accept your fate. Who knows? Maybe eternal imprisonment will turn out to be a blessing.
That glare, that voice. Not again. As you fall into the abyss again, you realize your failures were no coincidence. Something's up. Someone's stopping you from defeating this strange driver. And unless you win, you'll be stuck in this loop. Why is this happening? What's with that voice? Why can't you remember your past? Questions still echo in your mind as everything around you grows darker. I have to try again, is your last thought before dying.